Dear children, we are going to study something about corresponding angles. Look at this figure. This line CD and line EF. These two lines are parallel lines. And this slanted line BA, this is called transversal. This transversal BA intersects these two parallel lines. When this slanted line intersects these two parallel lines, four angles are formed here, and again another four angles are formed here too. So we have discussed this earlier, and here it is. We are going to find corresponding angles in this figure. Corresponding means angles exactly in the same positions. And in this figure, where do you see similar corners? If I write this number 1, here it is APD, this angle, this corner, where do you see another matching corner? This is a corner, this one is angle APD, this is an angle APD. Where do you see an angle exactly in the same position here? It is easy to understand. Here it is. So these two are angles in matching corners. These two are angles in corresponding corners. So angles in corresponding corners or similar positions or in matching corners are called corresponding angles. Once again I say, angles exactly in the same positions or angles in the corresponding corners or angles in similar positions are called corresponding angles. I think this is clear. So this angle APD and angle AQF, these two angles are in the same positions or in the similar positions or in the matching corners or in the corresponding corners. So these two are corresponding angles. So these two we can say pair of corresponding angles number 1. Pair of corresponding angles number 1. Okay, here it is, angle FPB, this one angle FPB, this is an angle FPB. Then where do you see an angle exactly in the same position here? Here it is. So these two angles are angle FPB and angle FQD. These two angles are called corresponding angles. So this is corresponding angle number 2. Here it is, number 2. So I can say these two are pair of corresponding angles number 2. Now let's have a look at this one. Here this angle is below AB and left of this transversal FE. So this should be below CD and left of FE. So here it is. So these two are corresponding angles number 3. Here it is number 3 and this is also number 3. These two are pair of corresponding angles number 3. Okay, so let's move to the last one. Here it is. Here I draw another angle here, this one. Here it is. Where is this angle? This is above AB and left of FE. Above and left. So this should be above and left. So angle is here. This is angle. And these angles are, you can see here, these two angles are in the similar positions. And so this angle is above AB and left of FE. Similar position here also, above CD and left of FE. So here it is. So these two angles are in similar positions, or these two angles are in corresponding corners, or these two angles are in matching corners. So these two are pair of corresponding angles number 4. I write here number 4. This also number 4. So here we studied 4 pairs of corresponding angles here, and this one is angle corresponding angles number 1, and here it is corresponding angles number 2, here it is corresponding angles number 3, and this one is corresponding angles number 4. Now let's go to your textbook, maths textbook, page 25. This is your textbook. So look at this here. There is an angle here, 60-degree angle is here. So as I told you earlier, where do you see another angle exactly in the same position? Or this one is angle ACY. This angle is 60-degree angle. So my question is, where do you see an angle exactly in the same position? So it is simple, here it is. So this one is angle corresponding angles, pair of corresponding angles number 1. So here it is, pair of corresponding angles number 1. It is simple. Next one is this angle. Look at this one. Here is another angle. This is angle BCY. So this one is this angle. You can see below this line XY, below and right of BA, below and right. Okay, so here it is, below and right, this one, here it is. So these two are pair of corresponding angles number 2. This one, here it is 2, here also 2. These two are pair of corresponding angles number 2. Next, look at this one, QRX. Here it is, angle QRX. So where do you see another angle exactly in the same position here? This one is left of QP, this QP, and below this XY. So below this XY and left of QP. So where do you see another angle exactly in the same position? Here it is, left of BA and below XY. So here it is, this is angle. These two angles are in the matching corners or in the corresponding corners. Angle QRX, angle QRX, and angle BCX. These two angles are pair of corresponding angles number 3. So these two angles are pair of corresponding angles number 3, and this also pair of angles, pair of corresponding angles number 3, this one. Okay, and another angle we can see here is this one. This one is another angle we can see here. And where is this angle? This is angle PRX. Angle PRX. Here you can draw this. Yeah, these two are pair of corresponding angles number 4. This one, pair of corresponding angles number 4. This also pair of corresponding angles number 4. Okay, so now we got 4 pairs of corresponding angles. 4 pairs of corresponding angles. This is pair of corresponding angles number 1, and here it is pair of corresponding angles number 2, and this one is pair of corresponding angles number 3, and this one is pair of corresponding angles number 4. Now look at this one. If this angle is 60 degrees, how much will be this angle? These two are, this is opposite angle. So we have studied earlier, opposite angles are always equal. So this also 60 degrees. And if this is 60 degrees, how much will be this side? I have told you earlier that if you keep a protractor here, total you will get 180 degrees. So 180 degrees, and if you subtract 60 degrees from 180 degrees, you will get this side. So this is 120 degrees, and this is opposite angle. This one is not seeing, so let's type here 120 degrees. This is opposite angle, so here also 120 degrees. Now look at this one, 60 degrees. Here this angle ACY is equal to 60 degrees. So opposite angle is this one. Here also 60 degrees. If this is 60 degrees, I told here this side is 120 degrees. 120 degrees. Its opposite angle is this one. Here also 120 degrees. And this is how we find corresponding angles from a given figure. This is your maths textbook, page 25. Let's complete this one. Let's complete this table. Here, first one is written for you. Look at this. Angle ACY and angle PRY. Angle ACY and angle PRY. Once again, angle ACY and angle PRY. So what is the next one? This is second. Here it is second. These two are corresponding angles, pair of corresponding angles number 2. So this one is angle BCY and angle QRY. So these two are pair of corresponding angles. So let's write here. So this one is angle BCY and angle QRY. These two angles are pair of corresponding angles number 2. So let's write here angle BCY. Here it is, angle BCY. Angle BCY and angle QRY. Here it is, QRY. Next, third one is this one. These two are pair of corresponding angles. So here it is, angle BCX and angle QRX. So I write here angle BCX and angle QRX. Here it is, angle QRX. This one, fourth one is, here it is, these two angles, that is angle ACX and angle PRX. So angle ACX and angle QRX. This is angle QRX. Here look at this one, angle ACY and angle PRY is equal to 60 degrees. Angle ACY is equal to 60 degrees and angle PRY is equal to 60 degrees because they are corresponding angles in similar positions. So here it is given 60 degrees. Now how much is angle BCY and QRY? Angle BCY, here it is, how much is this? 120 degrees. Here also angle QRY, how much is this one? 120 degrees. So let's write here 120 degrees. Next is angle BCX. How much? This one 60 degrees. Angle QRX 60 degrees. So here it is 60 degrees. Last one is angle ACX and angle PRX. Angle ACX is equal to 120 degrees. Angle PRX is equal to 120 degrees. So here we can write 120 degrees. So this is how we find measures of these angles. And corresponding angles, here you can see it's given here 4 pairs of corresponding angles you can see here, and this one is the first angle. Here it is given in red. This one is angle number 1, and this red is corresponding angles number 1. So number 1, these two angles are pair of corresponding angles number 1. Then here it is, another one is there. This is in blue, so here it is number 2. This also number 2. So these two angles in blue, these two angles are pair of corresponding angles number 2, and here it is 3. It is yellow. This is yellow here. This is 3, and last one, this is 4. This is number 4. Here is number 4. Okay, so pair of angles, pair of corresponding angles number 1, pair of corresponding angles number 2, and pair of corresponding angles number 3, and pair of corresponding angles number 4. So 4 pairs of corresponding angles we can see here too. So this is how we find corresponding angles. I think this is easy to understand, and every one of you can find corresponding angles, or every one of you can identify corresponding angles. So this is all about page number 25. Have a good day.